Okay, here we are in Gainesville, my old stomping grounds when I was in college. I don't get to come back that often, but I love when I come back.
If Billy Horschel seems excited to return to the University of Florida, it's for good reason.
The other thing about Gainesville that I loved was that it was a true college town. There was nothing else in the city except the University of Florida. So I was so excited to be there and to spend 4 years there, from 2005 to 2009, with 4 national titles. There was a lot of celebration going on during that time.
Horschel's record playing golf for the Gators was quite successful in its own right. He took home All-America honors each year, including 3 first-team selections. He had 5 tournament wins and was a 2-time Southeastern Conference Player of the Year. But all of that success was not a foregone conclusion at the start.
I wasn't a top junior player, so it wasn't like I had a lot of scholarship offers.
I didn't have a whole lot of scholarship money for his year, but I wanted one more player.
What I liked about that is that Buddy was very forthcoming. He just laid everything out on the table and said, here it is. I was a big Florida Gator fan since I was a kid. And luckily enough, all the cards fell in place and I wound up going there.
I just had a funny feeling about Billy. So we offered Billy, and fortunately Billy decided he wanted to be a Gator. Needless to say, that worked out extremely well for us.
Even though he was now in the fold, Horschel had to work even harder to become the next star in a long list of successful Gator alumni.
I knew Buddy had a great track record for producing great PGA Tour players, and I was so excited about that because I knew that if I just went there and listened to what he had to say, I felt like, I may be able to achieve something.
Billy came in as a brash, young, green, inexperienced freshman. In my business, you can tell pretty quickly who wants to be great and who's just happy to be here. And Billy obviously wanted to be great.
While his accomplishments on the course at Florida may help define his career, the relationships he built there now define his life.
I actually knew my wife before the University of Florida. She played golf and she was a really good junior player.
I saw this guy walking around with a University of Florida hat, and I had committed to play golf there. I started kind of following him, and we got to know each other at the range one day, and after that we became friends.
She understands golf and she fully supports me, and sometimes she sort of kicks me in the rear end, so it's a good thing, it really is.
And it's that commitment that keeps Horschel returning every chance he can to a place he remains deeply devoted to.
I love it when he comes back, and he comes back all the time. It's a real positive for my guys in my program that Billy comes around a lot and gives some advice. Billy's pretty young, so they don't see him as some legend. He's just a guy to them that happens to have had a lot of success and is where they want to be.
Billy Horschel is competing on the PGA Tour, and it's the lessons he learned in Gainesville that'll keep him there.
Billy has not forgotten where he's come from, and that's nice to see.